Meal planning. It changed from a winter to summer because the temperature affects my appetite, the things I want to eat, and my ability to stay in the kitchen and put up with the heat. And the winter is pleasant, and I look forward to it because it's warm. Well, the kitchen is warm. The temperature is low, so it's cold, and it's pleasant to be in a warm place like the kitchen. And the summer is the opposite. It's already hot, and being in the kitchen makes it hotter, and I don't want to stay there. So the meal plan changed. I went from following the meal plan itself, which, as you know, is based in three sorts of proteins: carb, eggs, meat, and fish, and a few dishes: stews, curries, and what? Stews, curries, honestly, and that's it. And then the beans dishes. And in summer, I changed that more into. I still make stews, but the difference between summer stews and winter stews is that the winter stews are more like from scratch everything, and things are not frozen, and I tend to devote more time to make the broth because that's where the flavor comes from. And in wintertime and in summertime, I just throw everything frozen into a pot, put some cold water on top, throw in a bouillon cube of something, whether chicken or beef or vegetables, put the lid on and hope for it to cook and wait for it to cook for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then adjust the salt and eat it. Of course, I put a little bit of sauce, a different sauce in my bowl to add some flavor to the broth. But what's the real difference between winter and summer meal prep that I've noticed was I stopped cooking most of the time. I've eaten a lot of tuna, canned tuna, and canned sardines. I couldn't care less whether or not I was eating carbs and vegetables. I just wanted proteins, not because that's what I wanted, because that's the things that would satisfy my hunger. And I noticed I got in a baseline survival mode, as in I want to eat to stay alive, not because I want delicious food. Although I like delicious food, but I just wanted to, like, I wanted to get it over with. I need to eat, so let's just put something inside. Okay, I've eaten. I can move on with my life. I've been in that mode for a long time because the temperatures were ridiculously hot, well, ridiculously high, and I didn't have the energy for a lot, and cooking was something I did not have the energy for, and that's something I need to consider for next year. Last year, I realized there's a device, a fast cooker, a slow cooker. It's something that does fast and slow at the same time. It's closed, it's electric, doesn't throw out heat, and we can do a lot of things in it. And I considered last year, but I thought, oh no, I'm not going to use it this year. Considering what happened, I'm definitely going to start saving to buy one for next year so that this doesn't happen again, because well, I got malnourished, and it wasn't nice. It wasn't nice. So next year I don't want to make the same mistake. The other difference I make now is regarding when I do cook. I don't cook dishes. I just cook proteins, carbs, and veggies. And I haven't been cooking veggies because I've been eating raw veggies. I've been more into cucumbers and even raw carrots and raw turnip as in the way they prepare it to bibimbap, it's very good. So that's how I've been eating the turnip. And the carrots, depends. Sometimes just munch on them. Other times I also stir fry them a bit as for the bibimbap. And the cucumbers are just cucumbers, and I can eat one easily per meal, although I don't buy big cucumbers. So if it's a long one, I would eat half a cucumber a meal, because it's savory. It has whatever it has. It's good for me because it satisfies me, and it's crunchy, and it's a bit of green because I haven't been eating vegetables. I would like to say I do more stir fries. I tried but still I had to stay in the stove, and I'm not up to it. I'm not up to it. So what I do is I just throw the meat in there, and I turn it around, and then I put on some water, put the lid on, move away from the kitchen, then go back. I've been able to do that recently, get away from the kitchen and then go back. But the easiest way to me is what I'm doing and what I'm showing in this video, which is make a whole bunch of something, put it in the oven, and then eat on it for quite a few times, for a few days. I did it for the meatballs and hamburgers. I would like to have done it for other meats and fish, which I haven't, not yet. And that this recording is from June. I ate from those meatballs and burgers for quite a few days, and and that's what I'm doing again, or I've restarted doing, cooking proteins on a bigger amount, and living on it for a few days. So yesterday I cooked some lentils, I cooked some ground pork, ground beef, just like that, just salt. And what else? And a tuna steak, real fresh tuna. Well, it was frozen. Bought it fresh and then I froze it. And yesterday I made a steak out of it. So yesterday the tuna was my dinner. And now I have lentils. I have lentils. I have the ground beef and the ground pork cooked to be eaten. That's more than enough for 3 days. So what I'll do now is portion it in one meal amounts, so that I keep what I'm going to eat in the next 3 days in the fridge, and everything else goes into the freezer. And I don't know how I'm going to eat it. I don't care. Just the way I used to pick the tuna can and eat right out of the can, I can do with the meat, the pork and the ground beef. I wouldn't be able to do that with the lentils because it's not delicious. But I'm sure I can figure something out that doesn't take too long to cook, like a 5 minutes in the stove maximum. That's the difference between winter and summer meal prep. It doesn't explain very well the meal prep, and honestly, I don't think anyone is trying very hard now to do that. I don't know. I can't do better than this at the moment, because the differently from winter, when there was a real meal prep, everything organized to make meals or to make certain dishes. At right now is more like just get something cooked, just get some proteins, get something to eat, and that's it. Once that's done,